Hello again, it's Jess or JashiiCorrin, and today I'm going to be setting up for week 33 in my bullet journal, which is the 13th through to the 19th of August. But before we get into that, I figured we'd just have a look at how this week was going. So as you'll remember from my last weekly plan with me, for August I'm trying to stick to the same style for my weeklies, but not necessarily the exact same layout each time. For this week I went for a box for my events on the side here, my timetable for school, and then a box for each day of the week and a small note section. I'm still really enjoying how this one's working out, and I'm looking forward to setting up another variant for the next week. A couple of days ago I actually laid out the washi tape that I'm going to be using on my next few weekly pages, just to make sure that I had enough to finish the month. Before we get started, just a reminder that any of the equipment I use in today's setup will be linked in the description box below. As per last week, I'm mainly using my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens to do all of the outlining and titles for my page. Sadly, when I was making my timetable this week, I decided to do the vertical lines first rather than the horizontal, which means I accidentally overextended some of those and ended up having to fill in my morning tea and lunch periods in black. As you'll have previously seen, I typically like to go in with pencil first to mark out where I want each of the elements of my spread to go. However, I hadn't done this before filming today, so I decided to do it on camera for you. Halfway through filming this plan with me, my friend actually arrived, and sadly when I went to go answer the door, a minor disaster struck. After setting my tripod back up, I just continued to add the elements I wanted on this spread. After the outlining was finished, I then went in with my Tombow gel brush markers to add some colour to the drop shadows and to my timetable. For the majority of next week, my senior classes are actually going to be on exam leave, so you'll notice that there's a lot more yellow in my timetable for this setup to indicate the periods that I don't have classes. I then added the events I know are coming up to my events section, making sure to colour code them using those colours that I've been using in the rest of my journal. Alrighty, so that's where we're going to leave it for today. So as you can see, somewhat similar to last week, I have my events list on the side here, and I have a box for each day of the week. However, I've decided to combine the weekend. Because as you can see, I'm going to have a lot of non-contact periods next week at school, I decided I wanted also to have this long-running to-do list down the side. Thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts, comments or feels, please do leave them in the comment section below. And if you liked today's video, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel to see the videos I release every Thursday and Sunday. And until next time, bye!